Okay, hello and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to play a demo and the game is called SELINI and it looked like a very interesting horror type of game, though it turned out to be different than what I thought. I have already finished the game once, and I was trying to start the game over from the beginning, and I'm not sure whether I'm doing it or not. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do here. Alright. Alright, looks like I just transported myself over. And have I finished the game? I'm not sure. Okay, so I do think I've started the game over from the beginning. Yeah, that's it here. Alright. It's weird, that sequence didn't start like that. Alright. So here's the tutorial. And let's see. So initially I downloaded the demo thinking it was like Little Nightmares kind of game, and it turns out it's more of a Metroidvania style, so it's quite a bit different. Alright. Okay, so I need to wait here, maybe. No. Okay, last time I do remember an explosion happening for some reason. Okay, and there it is. Right, and that thing appeared and destroyed the place. There is a possibility this here is a puzzle of some kind. If it is, I have no idea what to do. I've tried several things and I don't know. What am I supposed to do here? Nothing seems to be working, so I'm out of ideas. Anyway, let's go on. There isn't much of an explanation in this game, and even on the Steam page it describes this as having no dialogue or text or anything. It's all environmental. So that's one of the robots that we saw before, with the propeller on the back. And those other drones were chasing it before, but here it is. And on the background there, behind it, there's like maybe a fallen, or maybe just a structure. I can't tell. Alright, then I need to wait for the door to open all the way up, giving me enough time to pass. These platforms, I press the Y button on my controller and you can control them sort of like Wi-Fi connection maybe. Wait, what is that over there? I don't know. Anyway. Right, so I see that cylinder there. I think you can get inside that opening somehow. I'm not entirely sure. Right, so I see this thing here. You can break it. Towards the end of the demo, you find a weapon that allows you to break this. And so probably I will have to travel back. And let's see. So as far as I remember, there isn't anything too useful over on the left. But let's see. Alright, and so he gave us something. So now I can see my HP meter, perhaps. It's barely visible there on the back of that rocket-like backpack, whatever. The thing that's on his back. And our character is very weird also. It looks like a puppet with a TV screen for a head. Alright. Let's see. So I need another little robot puppet to help me. These robots here also act as a save point in case you lose. So here we are, and he came to help. And let's see. So I have 200 out of 1,000. And you can see there on the rocket, it's quite, the health level is quite low. Alright, so I need him to pass over too. Right. So I wonder why the glitch here. Right, what is that? Oof. That did not happen last time. Though I didn't counter those robots, but they didn't throw orbs at me. So what is happening here? I don't know. That one seems to have a blue screen and is spazzing for some reason. I do find this demo quite interesting, and hopefully if anyone watches this video, maybe I will buy the game. Like starting the demo, there isn't a map for me to tell where I am exactly. This is a Metroidvania, so there are places, I think some kind of fallen robots, I don't remember. You interact with them and they give you the map of a specific place they're in. So you haven't unlocked a map just yet. Alright. So I saved here, and last time I remember I came all the way around and I had opened this door on the right. Somehow you opened that. Somehow, okay. Alright. So here's the first map. And if I can zoom in. Okay. So I think the region that's glowing up is where I'm currently at. And a point of interest that like electricity shine. There at the bottom. Right. And this is, I think, all the map I've unlocked so far. There are quite a lot of things that look interesting. Alright, but there isn't any explanation of the icons. I think the triangles on every side of those rectangles, how are they called? Anyway, they are the entrance and exits. Hmm. Probably. Anyway, so as I go, I will unlock more and more of the map, so things will become much more clear. Like, yeah. Unfortunately, none of them makes it. But what can you do about it? Right. That was close. Maybe I can defeat those things once I get a weapon. I've never tried, actually. Wait, what's here? Nothing, okay. Anyway, can I interface with that elevator? Interesting. Okay, so his reach is quite good, actually. A lot better than my Wi-Fi connection. Lol. Anyway. Right, so now I can communicate with them. Okay, so that cube is like a key, I imagine. And yeah. So I think I'm going to get the first weapon here, okay. Alright. And I think that here is indestructible, no? No, you can destroy it. And it gives you health. If it's not very obvious, I think it gave me health just now. You know it's health because there are like yellow orbs that fall out of stuff. And you can absorb them the same way as you interact with most things. In my case, I'm pressing the Y button. So... no, okay. So I was wondering if I can get to the other side over there, but I can't. Now, when first playing this, I was really alarmed by that sound of the cannon at the bottom over there. But it can't get at you, it's like down there. Now, where's an elevator here? I don't know. Alright. Never in this demo do I ever manage to fill in the health bar all the way. I'm not sure if I forgot something. I thought that door over there would open. But no, I just destroy those crates here. Okay, that works too. No. And let's see. Right, so now I'm here. But that there is another icon over there. I don't know why. Did I miss it? Or was it that black hole? So maybe I get to the other side of there via another black hole. Probably. I do remember another black hole somewhere. Was it over here? Yeah. So maybe this gets me where I want to go. But how do I get there? Right, that was an enemy. I didn't have enough time to explain. They look red and drop red orbs for no reason at all. That's how you can tell. But never mind that. Alright. Okay, can I get back up there? Somehow? Nope. Okay, that was great, but I can't get back up there. Maybe if I can get there, I can do it. Probably not. Might I remember this part? It's very annoying. Those platforms that are hanging by the two black hole things. They're not very stable and you constantly fall off. It's very annoying. Though maybe I've learned my lesson this time and I can do it. Can I? No. What is happening? Can I grab onto ledges or? No. Touche. Alright, so you need to land right in the middle of this. Okay, perfect. And something's over here. And another map. And I never really understood why those icons appear. There are two of them now and I can't tell if they serve a purpose or not. So here at the yellow area, okay, so I have to get all the way at the bottom to find the exit. Now though, I do wonder, how do I even... How am I supposed to get back? I don't think I can. I don't think I can get back. Maybe, and this seals the deal, so I guess it doesn't matter. The game just teases me that you can come back here eventually, maybe, but not now. So it doesn't matter. Anyway, in a save point. So imagine all of these at the background are maybe enemies? I can't tell. They look the same. I've lost so much health points. Though other than going back to the save point, you don't really lose anything from being defeated. So much, how much health? 260. Just a little bit more than what I had in the beginning. Okay. Did something happen? Nope. Okay, there was a little enemy, and these enemies hone in on you and they're very annoying. And I can't remember whether they explode or not. I think it's a different enemy that explodes. They're small enough that you can miss them, and they do a lot of damage. Though mainly that comes down to me having very little health. Now that sobbing sound sounds like someone is crying, and for what I can recall, it's just another little robot. So I can control these and they enhance my weapon, basically. And I can shoot better projectiles. I must say I like this game. It's very artistic. It gives off dystopian vibes, let's say, like I feel. To it. And there isn't much anything explained. Maybe a few text. Could make things better, maybe. Right, so that one with the TV screen flashing red is probably an enemy, and the other one is hurt. Maybe. I'm not really good at... Alright, that's a lot of health. How much was that? 357. Okay. Right, so this thing explode. And yes, I lost a lot of health. That was way too much health. So once again, what was that? I didn't even have time enough to speak. Anyway. Alright, so I can get up here. Probably I should. No, so I guess maybe you come back here eventually. You get double jump or something. Though from my point of view, there is no way to do that. Alright. So I can save some time, I think, by doing this. That's a lot of health, really. Perfect. And now I can increase the map. I don't think anything changed really. Or did it? Is that a different place than the other ones? I can't tell. If I go to the map right now, it's still here, so I don't know. Maybe it's just the demo, but for a Metroidvania, this is a very straightforward path I'm taking. That's the worst. Can I... Nope. Perfect. I don't know what was on that side, but... glad I got it first. Alright, so I think I'm getting towards the end. I need to get that cube over there on the left. Did it get me? It did. What the... thought I was safe. Right, so now magically one of these things appear and take you away. And there's nothing you can do about it, so give up. And here we see what I assume is the memory of the child controlling these puppets. Or maybe one of these children, because I think there are more of them. Interesting. So that machine that transfers the consciousness of the child looks exactly like those machines that destroy you. So I wonder why. And slowly somehow they help you regain consciousness. And I'm not sure what has happened here. Did they attack? Did they destroy that thing and save me? I don't know. So the cube isn't over there anymore. But it's very close anyway. Alright, that's new. Great. So I need a specific upgrade to destroy that. And if I can get back here. Let's see. Generally speaking, I do think these kinds of games should be experienced. But if you can find someone who is good in commenting, let's say, then it becomes very interesting. And hopefully I'm going to be one of those guys. Or maybe I am, I don't know. Anyway, I need to get here. There is a boss fight just now. Alright, how did I survive that? Okay, and it takes quite a lot of hits. Thankfully I was able to do it the first time. So now you can charge your attacks. And with a charged attack you can destroy these obstacles. Wait, so that's a interesting room, but an interesting room. There's nothing here, which makes me very intrigued because I can't accept there's literally nothing here in this room. There must be something you do. Maybe in the final game. Or maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Why even bother to put it behind a barrier then? Anyway. Right, so there are spikes there. I've never tried crossing. I don't think I can. Anyway, maybe later. Okay, that's annoying. Can I not? I can. Right. So let's see if I can get back to... Maybe I can shoot it off. Nope. Alright, so let's see, can I go back? Alright. So no, I can't go back. I'd have to have some kind of double jump. So unfortunately I can't do that. And this is sealed. The other one with the spikes, there's no way I can get through that. Alright, what happened? So I only have one choice really, and that is to go towards the end of the demo. So that's disappointing actually. I was hoping to find more secrets. It turns out they're very locked behind arbitrary barriers. That was close. Anyway. Right, that was also very close. And I'm barely making it with those things. Alright, and I think I'm at the end of the demo now. The music here seems very techno and it's very different than what I would expect, like from the visuals of the rest of the game, of the demo. Anyways, once again, our character is unconscious and maybe he will remember something. Or maybe not. So what is that? Alright, so it's one of the save robots. Here we can see there are more children that they experiment on, and they're directly linked with those puppets. Puppets that look exactly like our characters with the TV heads. So I wonder why. And this is the end of the demo. Alright, as always, if you've watched up until the end of the video, I appreciate it very, very much. Thank you. And see you next time. Goodbye.